All right. Hello. Hello, hello. Hold on. I'm like settling into all of this because I literally was just running around a little bit, so. Anyway, hi. How's everyone doing today? Ooh. Happy Monday. It is the start of the week. Hydrate, stretch, big sip. I don't have coffee, but I have water. And I can stretch. We're at a creamer, so I can't get coffee. Which, at the end of the day, kind of sucks. But whatever. I'll live, I think. I'm just gonna panic this entire time. Like, oh my gosh, what's that? What's that? What? Yeah. Panic mode activated. Drink it black. Ew, no. That's a weird flavor. The heck? That's such a weird flavor. What's yappening? Nothing much, honestly. I've just been, like, honestly just anxious the past couple of days, but I think it's just everything going on right now. So, Trying to chill, trying to relax. Trying to make sure I drink my water. We're not going too terribly long today because I'm not used to the 1 in the afternoon schedule. Because that's not my usual forte. So that, and I haven't eaten yet. Don't get on my case about it. I will eat. That's why we're not going for too terribly long. I just want to kind of chill out today, maybe work on something for a good hour or two, and then kind of take the rest of the day to chill and relax and try to find my center so that I'm not as anxious for the rest of the week. Because otherwise, that would suck. But, yeah, no, I don't think there's much that has even happened between Saturday and today, other than I spent a day with wifey, but I always spend Sundays with wifey, and we watched shows, and we watched, we actually ended up watching that new, K-pop Demon Hunters movie, which was really fun. I didn't expect it to, I didn't expect anything out of it, honestly. I kind of saw it, and I was like, I don't know if I'd like this. I don't know if this is my style, or if I'd, click with it. But apparently, I did. So, we had just, we watched it, and I was like, oh, I actually really liked it. I was trying to order food the entire time of, watching it, too. And literally, I stopped in the middle of me ordering the food because I I got so invested. Sorry, I had a pause because I just realized why is chat not showing up? What? There's always some kind of scuff, right? Always some kind of scuff. So, can I fix that real quick? What the heck is going on? That should be showing up. Why is it not? What's wrong? What's going on? It should be here. Hold on. I'm going to do lurk. I'm not actually lurking. I'm just testing something. Don't mind me. Is it not showing up on... It's not even showing up. What? It's not even showing up here. Why? What happened between... Other than... Oh my goodness. So we might not have a chat today, in the sense of it's not going to be on screen, because literally it decided not to be. I don't understand that. What? Oh, whoops. What is going on? Do I need... Hold on, we're gonna... Not locking that. We're going to just make a new chat. Like that. Oh no. There's no way this is going on right now. Okay, whatever. That's annoying. No chat for us. That. Hold on. We're gonna... One more try. One more attempt. I wish for it to work. Do I manifest it working? Most likely not. Nope. What is that? Oh, it's an image of some sort. Whatever. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. No chat for us today. Everything's freezing as well. So we'll just move on. Real quick. I have new commands that everyone can use. That being head pats, the toggling of the wifey, like, plushie, or the Rydia plushie, and I haven't put them in the chat yet, but they're here. Wowzers, this is the first time I comment on a YouTube stream. Woo! Hi, welcome in as well. And of course I break everything. Oh no, everything was already broken. I had the audacity. Yeah, yay, head pat! Real quick, that timer plus the wifey and the Rydia timer have 2-minute wait times between each one. Just a heads up. But yeah, no, like, everything broke because I had the audacity to try and put alerts on my stream. And I don't even think that's working, if I'm going to be honest. Which is, I'm going... Totally me. Wow, you would put all the blame on yourself for this? Wow, how dare you? But yeah, no, hold on. Wifey is the yay. And then doing the same with Rydia. Just like exclamation point Rydia. Like with a lowercase, and that'll give you the Rydia plushie. Wow, that was a gross sound that just came out of my mouth. Anyway, does everyone love our scuff today? Cause wow, it's scuffed. Oh. The Wi-Fi is doing good. I'd say a 3 MB download. Nice. Nice. We're doing good. We're doing great. Literally just... Oh, I'm in pain because of this. Tell me one VTuber without scuff. I mean, you're right, but this is not the scuff that I wanted. This is absolutely not the scuff that I wanted. Now none of my overlays are working. At least the ones that are supposed to, like, do something, like, alert me and show chat, and they're not working. That's not fair! We're gonna beat up the overlays until they work. Either that or they'll probably just fix themselves overnight, honestly. Alright. Woo! But I am probably going to go ahead and get into just doing some things. Rambling about characters again. Either that or working on my toy house profiles, because honestly, like, that's what I've been so focused on. Actually, no, I'm probably going to do that today, even though I have everything up for Rydia. Hold on, let's go ahead and a boop, a boop, a boopity boop. Yep. Get a playlist going. I'll share the playlist in a little bit. Oh my god, that's the first one that comes up? Alright. I'll be in pain for the first, like, song. Thanks. I love that. Alright. Share. If you want to listen to the playlist. So, I did make some changes to Rydia's profile. And that is mainly through the text size. I kind of upped the size on everything. And I think I changed this up here. So I have, like, I did the personality quiz for her a long time ago. And so that's what that is. And then I'll have, like, the actual, like, personality stuff down here. Like, talking about her character and stuff. I did the same thing for her sister, and I'm probably going to move on to doing Selena's profile. So that we can, or I can just focus on doing that. Oh, alright. There's, like, quite a few profiles that I need to work on. Like, I think at some point I really want to do Isabel's, because hold on. There is a character I want to do that I don't have any, like, info on the like, the internet, but I love her so much. By the way, Ella, question of the day. Question of the day, let's go! I love question of the day. If you could magically send your period cramps to someone in your life, who would it be and why? This is the funniest question ever. Because I have very, very, very painful period cramps. I don't care if that's TMI right now, like... This is just so funny. There is somebody that I'd send it to, and I will not be discussing that, because that is... They have a platform. I don't feel like starting up that drama. I'll leave it there. Alright. Oh yeah, this is how Myrene's ended up looking, or turning out. Did you just say attempted to? Wait, what? No, I didn't. You tried to magically send your cramps already? Listen. I will freely admit something. If I could magically send them and get rid of them, I would send them to one along the list of people that are not on my good side. By the way, if you're supposed to have music on the stream, it's not there. So I have music on, but I'm not playing it because I don't want to deal with copyright. So I have it going for me, and I have put the because I don't have it set up where right now for YouTube that I can have the like when the video like is done playing, the music isn't there in the background. So I need to go set that up. I'm on the good list, right? Yes, you're on the good list. It's really hard to get on the bad list. I will say that. All right. But yeah, no, so I did do Myrings, and that has been gone through. I did find out what voice and theme are. I ended up looking through this, like, the person who made, like, the original version of this, like, code. They have another one, and they literally have the same thing in a different code, but they actually allow links in that code, so yeah. And voice is literally, like, a voice claim where you go and you go, oh, that would be the voice for my character if, like, my character were to be voiced. And then the theme is, like, their main song, right? I need to remove this from our playlist on both versions. Alright, hold on. Hi! Ooh. Alright, so we're gonna change all of this. All of this. I have to bring up something else on the side, so let me go ahead and do that. No. I have to change all the colors. That's not the right one. Wait, what? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. Go back. I need my color picker. There it is. I lost my color picker for a second. Where? Okay, here. here. I need more art of this girly pop. Though the fact that she does not have more art is criminal. I actually need to put this one here too. Gotta wait for that to load. How would that look? Hold on, I'm gonna be messing around with colors. Her original profile is the dark version of this, if I remember correctly. Oh, loading it in. There we go. Yeah. So I'd like to be on the dark side for this. Something I really like about this application is that you can literally play with the colors in the application. Oh, shit. Is that... That... Hold on, I messed up. What the... Is that 0.5? Yeah, it's 0.5. Alright. The blue is messing with that color so much. Hold on. I need to see this for what it is. Ooh! Yeah, we're going with that. I forget how much of a pain this can be, though. Going through and coloring everything. This one. Then I need a color for the... When I go... It's white. So we need a lighter green. And that is a hex code, not the red, green, blue. Oh my god. Why is it making... Why are you like this? Ooh. Actually, I think that will work. Oh no. Itchy eye, no. Why is my eye itchy? No, why are you like this? Great. Fabulous. Amazing. Wait, I haven't done a personality test for Selena, have I? Fudge. I might do that live then. Y'all might see me do a personality test for a character! But before we get there, let's just... Okay, yeah, honestly, like, that's perfect. Hold on, we're gonna change the name finally, because this is not. Oh, that's one. And I actually need my symbols. Sunshine girl, love that is all I know. Whoa. And someone's gonna shake me low. Whoa. Take me away. And there it is. I need this. Is it? Hold on. I know. Oh, it's right here. Gross. There we go. It's already looking nice. So, and I believe something else should already be ready by now. There we go. It's actually down here. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. All right. So now it's all just recoloring and stuff. And refilling out some of this. Ugh. Actually, hold on. We can probably take care of her clothes real quick. Or not her clothes, her color palette. Color palette! Ah! Color palette! Ah! It's not here. Right here? And then the next one is... No, it's this one. And then... Shoot. Wrong one! And then eye color for this last one. There we go. Oh! There we go. When I get done with this top section here, I'll go ahead and move over to doing the quiz for her. And, like, I'll bring it up and then we'll do it live and see what she gets. Because I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. And then I need to do that, but we're gonna... That should work. Input all the color. I got through all the colors, or all that color, alright. I forget just how much pop music is on Radio's playlist. Like, always do. Whoa. Ooh, whoa. Whoops. Alright, that's all done. Oh, that was the one that doesn't do anything? Alright. And then what we need to do now is change some of the cheese? Hold on. I need to change some of this to better fit her. Her birthday is actually April. I cannot highlight for the life of me. April 28th. She is human. When I get there, there we go. No! What? She's 5'5", I think. 5. Actually, I'm gonna go check her thing real quick. I'm not gonna make that guesstimate. I'm gonna just go actually look. I think she's... Yeah, no, she's 5'5". Okay. I was correct! That's... Whoa. Whoa! Oh, that became a mess real quick. Okay. She is... Actually, I can just go to the front here. And... I'm just gonna say Xoria for now. Relationship status is that she is dating. And then living status is she's living. Yeah. Alright. Right. The test, the quiz, the test, let's go. And... Why am I blinking? It's the 15 personality test. I'm not gonna log in. Alright. The personality test. I don't remember. Oh, it's 16 personalities. Why did it say 15? Why did I see 15? Whatever. No, never mind. We're just gonna move on. Alright. I don't remember if this is like I don't remember a lot of the questions to this. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for our dear Selena and see what she gets. You regularly make new friends. She's traveling quite a bit. But I would say like a light disagree. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple, straightforward ones. Oh. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna be like a neutral disagree for her. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than what by factual arguments. Yes. Your disease. I could make you believe. Alright, hold up. There we go. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. I would say, like, she would keep a tidy enough space. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. Yeah. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Yes, she does. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. I would say disagree. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers and data. I agree with that for her. She would literally sit there and listen to people's stories when she was younger while she helped them, like she took care of them and stuff. Because she would help her mom, like, with people when they came, like, looking for healing. And so she'd, like, sit there and listen to them. And kind of ask questions, too, so. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. No. No, I would say... no. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone to find you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Like a light disagree, because that can be little, like, interesting. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Not necessarily. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I would say between there, because she also is a healer, so that changes things a little bit. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Honestly, yeah, that's what she does do. Especially as she's traveling around. It's kind of hard to plan out a day when you don't know what's going to happen. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Whoa, I did not mean to hover over that. I'm actually gonna, like, neutral on that. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Light disagree. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Yeah. It's something that she's working through, I will say. Because a lot's been going on. MLP personality test? Personality test for dear Selena, who I'm working on over here. Oh my goodness, I keep hovering over things. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge. Wait. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. I would say it's a light agree. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yes. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Yeah. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. For her, yeah. She can't really imagine that. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I would say, like, a light disagree. Not disagree, a light agree. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Wait, how far are we through this? It doesn't tell us! What? Oh yeah, it does. We're, like, partway through, like almost halfway through. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yes. Your mood can change very quickly. Disagree. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. You often end up doing things that... Actually, hold on. Sorry, I need to change that. You often end up doing things that at the last possible moment. I don't... I'm gonna put neutral for her for that. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. She does not. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I wouldn't say bored. Or, like, lose... Does she... No. It's really hard to, like, really think about that for her. Like, she doesn't lose interest. She kind of just gets lost. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Yes. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. I'm gonna put this in the middle because it's like... The thing is, like, it's because she's traveling, not necessarily... And I haven't, like, really formed her backstory as much. Oh my god! You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. No. I have even heard from the players, because this is my Blood Witch, right? I've heard from players that she seems kind of mopey and depressed, and like, yeah, so no. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Disagree. Like a light disagree. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. No. There are some times where the facts need to be considered, but that's not all the time, and she does not think like that. You like to have a to-do list each day. No. You rarely feel insecure. Disagree! You avoid making phone calls. I would say, because thinking of the context of, like, the situation, she, like, because it's basically kind of like a D&D setting, message is the closest thing to making phone calls, and she doesn't mind doing that, so no. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. A very light degree. Very light. You can easily connect with people you have just met. No, not necessarily. It takes a little bit, and it takes a bit of, like, telling, like, stories. Like, a lot of what she is used to is a lot of people just, like, talking about their life, and she'll, like, listen to that. She's a really good listener. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. You are still bothered by mistakes you've made a long time ago. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. She's okay, yeah, I would say a light disagree because she's very much in the present person. Things need to happen in the present. She's very stuck in the present and the past. So your emotions control you more than you control them. Like, lightly. Agree. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah. Sorry, hold on. I noticed something. I'm getting distracted. Anyway. Anyway. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take for them to feel disappointed in you. That hurts to think about for her, too. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Actually, disagree. Like a light disagree. She actually really loves helping people. Which means that she's not necessarily working alone. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. It's not a waste of time, but, like, she wouldn't do it herself. She would not do it herself. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than a quiet, intimate places. Disagree. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yeah. You often feel overwhelmed. Yeah. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Disagree. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Disagree. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when coming up with a choice, yeah. You struggle with deadlines. I don't think she really has faced a deadline before. Why? I'm not gonna select her gender. That's weird. You feel confident that things will work out for you. She's very neutral about that. Adventure. Whoa, what? Oh. Hold on. I need to... As an ISFP adventure, you are a true artist of life, crafting beauty and meaning in everything you do. Your creative spirit is matched only by your deep sensitivity to the world around you. You have an uncanny ability to live fully in the present moment, savoring life's experiences through your finely tuned senses. Your spontaneous nature leads you to embrace life's adventures with open arms. You're not one for rigid plans or structure. Instead, you prefer to go with the flow, adapting to situations as they arise. This flexibility allows you to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Okay. Introverted, yes. Observant, you are likely pragmatic with a down to earth with a strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. Okay. You likely value emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Yeah. You're likely very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible, prioritizing spontaneity over stability. Yeah. You're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Yeah. In your professional... I'm reading through this now. In your professional life, you thrive to environments that allow you to express your creativity and work with your hands. You have a natural talent for bringing beauty and practicality together, whether you're through art, design, or craftsmanship. Your ideal career offers variety and flexibility, allowing you to tackle new challenges and express yourself in different ways. However, the traditional career ladder may not always align with your free spirited nature. You might find yourself struggling with long-term career planning or feeling stifled in overly structured environments. Your path to professional fulfillment lies in finding a balance between your need for creative freedom and your practical demands of the working world. Oh my god. This sounds more like me. That's fine. I guess it kind of fits. We'll go with it for now, but I don't... We'll go with it for now. It is all the way up here. ISFA, or a, not a, ISFP, and this is actually a T at the end. Alright. That was an adventure. God damn it, I didn't mean... Wait, because it's an adventure. I am... Why did I do that? Alright, back to focusing on the... There we go. Wait, where did that... I skipped, like, 2 whole sections. Hold on. Yeah, Larcy, what the hell? What do you mean? What do you mean, what the hell? What? I don't have a quote for her, though. Hold on. I was looking through the quotes for our game, and there is literally nothing for her. I think I need to look through, like, personal DMs and stuff to find anything that might help me with, like, what her quote might be. We're not gonna talk about that quote that was just there, though. I mean, I love it, but, like, we're not gonna talk about it right now. Because we're not talking about Myrene. I don't even remember the context of it either, so we're not talking about it. Grab this color again. Oh, I'm all the way back up here. Huh. That tells me exactly where I am. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Everything's looking good so far. Right here. This one. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. Oh, that is for that bow. There! Grab that. Treat me right. 1 in a billion, make that a zillion. Make a boy cry. One more. Try. This one hit. Eyes. I'm sure don't forget it. Here is. It's here. Yeah, right here. There we go. Why did I have such a hard time finding that? Never love like mine. Never been love like mine. Alright, and then we gotta change all of the other text color. So much changing of color. I forgot all the arrow colors too have to change. Okay. No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm dandy. What? No, get your butt over here. There we go. Also, really quick, I have been watching Stranger Things lately because somebody has been wanting to watch it with me, and I've been watching it, and like, it's really interesting so far. I've been enjoying it. Oh my god, wait, I need to change all the... Sorry, like, my brain is bouncing again. So, I need a bunch of songs. There are songs, I need them. And... Wait, hold on. pause Spotify because I gotta look at it still. I have the YouTube links specifically. Ooh. Grab this one. It is up here. Right here. There we go. Playlist. Take that. Replace with that. And first one is done. I now need to find the next one, which do I want? Anytime will change you from the Cream Wives. And there we go. And then take this. Okay, I got the next song. Copy. And then this is... Oh, I almost spelled that wrong. And then I actually need to go to her playlist specifically to find a different song because, of course, it doesn't want, or the last song that I want, it's not going to be found very easily. I can't wait to get done with Alfreda's tiles because once I work on her profile, that's going to be a lot of fun. Where is... Here it is. There. Wow, I spelled that wrong. I need to grab that. It's the last thing I need. Woo! Alright. Playlist done! Yeah! With the flowers in our hair. Alright. Honestly, I don't know if I want to do much else with her profile right now, because there's a lot of things I gotta work on for her profile. Okay. So I'm gonna grab all of this, and I'm gonna go put it in her profile. Whee! I really need to add her pictures to this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It worked! Woo! So, and I guess I could work on Rydia stuff for now. At least for a little bit longer, right? I would say I want to go for another, like, 30 minutes. I think that'll be fun. So, Rydia. Because I need to figure out her backstory. And, like, when things happened. I know at some point, like, I think originally I wanted there to be dating drama, but honestly, like, now that I have this in front of me, I'm probably going to be changing that. Girl with the flowers in her hair, is it anyone who cares? Little lost girl with the flowers in her hair, is there anyone who cares? Lost girl with flowers in her hair. Is there anyone who cares? Literally could just. Oh shit! I forgot it's a playlist. Ah! I need to stop forgetting things. Because forgetting things is not working out for anybody now, is it? Alright, go back to Spotify. Forgot I added this to her playlist. See, I guess so. God, I can't wait for the day I can just share my music with all of you. Inspiration, because fox or on vacation. Oh boy, feels like calling. So I know. Hold on. Start schooling you. My new academy in Why can't I spell? There is. Hold on. I bring up her document again because I need information. Like Nintendo. Okay. Would it be she like? Would it be a tutor situation or would it be like? Would it be like an apprentice situation where she's brought in to be his apprentice? That's actually a good question. I forgot how to spell apprentice. Fuck. Oh, I forgot a P. I think I was literally just on the right track and I forgot a P, which is great. Fabulous. Love that for myself. As I can't believe myself. I can't believe it. Alright. Trust us, we love that for you too. I don't know how to take that. Like, why do you love that for me? Because I was being facetious. Maybe. And rolls into the magic. I'm gonna say school. Okay. Just love the old Alersia excitement, I guess. Excitement is one way to go about it. So when do we fight God? Yes, we just fight God. Why don't we fight God? That's when do we not fight God? Actually, that's the question. Do you see what he's doing to the world right now? Like, my dude, chill. I think... So I'm going to put that there as a note for myself, because nobody's going to know what I mean by Phoebe except me. You're just going to see Phoebe, and it's like, what's going on? Because I want to write that, like, later, because I'm trying to figure other things out. Yeah, it's unbelievable how hot the weather is. Totally nothing else to worry about. The weather is abhorrent. It is humid. It is disgusting. Like, it's the worst thing going on right now. Also, you can guess who I am. It's beyond extremely easy. I'm trying to figure it out because I cannot. There could be so many answers, actually, to that. Like, there I don't know everybody's, like, account, so... But once I learn, it'll be probably committed to memory. Maybe. In your golden hour. Sorry. Okay, music. Distraction. Well, then let's keep it as a little game. I love games. Probably. Probably. So, real quick. So, what are we're gonna do a guessing. Did you come from the Discord server? Yes or no questions. Like, we're gonna leave it at that for now. Or are you in the Discord server? I think that's a more... Because that one limits... Wasn't irregular Haya? Haya, yeah, that is Haya. Cracking open the Discord server. Cracking open a boy with cold ones. I mean, what? Yeah, cracking open the server again. I'm getting so fucking distracted. I am in the Discord and my YouTube has a cat as a PvP. Okay. Do you have a cat PvP on the server? That's the next question. That would be a profile picture, all those different terms. Shake my head. My Discord starts shaking. What? My Discord just tried to dance. I don't know how to feel about that. Hmm. Alright. Hold on. I can't believe it's actually an issue. But you go back to what are you doing? What am I what do you mean what am I doing? What? What? I'm just dancing on music. I have it on right now. No one can hear it because I don't want to dox myself with ads because ads are way too targeted nowadays. My brain is processing information. Processing a lot of information. Looks like creating OC. Also, yeah, music on YouTube is better, just not. Well, it's on Spotify, so I still get equally doxxed. Because I don't have, like, an application for free music right now. Also, I wouldn't say creating. I'm trying to figure out her backstory. I already have her created. I've had her created for like 3 years. Anyway, look at her. Actually, hold on. Let's go. Look at her. This is Rydia. I'm trying to crack through her backstory so I can actually like write something down to go into this section. It's really pink. I know. But no, I'm trying to figure out her backstory stuff because I need to get it sorted. Also, this is not gonna make sense. Oh shit, Lorem. I can't believe her history is so epic. It's only the most epic. That's not gonna make sense to anybody else either. That's fine though. Like, so Phoebe's there. Oswald's there. What is her? I have a list of events, but I don't know how closely I want to follow that. Actually, is that up here? Because, so it's... I have it from age 7 to age 23. Okay. Oh shit, I actually had a time where their fight happened. I'm keeping it at 21 though. It's 21 now. That's, yeah, because she needs time to go to the academy, so, like, I need that. There is a definitive point at the end that I need to reach. And then there's a definitive start, obviously, because she has to be born at some point. I also need to figure out what the years of this are. Want us to throw stupid ideas if we have any? I'm not particularly looking for ideas, but I'm actually very curious on what you have. I want to know what stupid idea could what stupid idea has been thought of? There we go. English is a language for sure. An interest in fashion and beauty forms during. Okay, so that was age 10, but like, I guess it's technically like mid-ish, late-ish, but that's. Do. I have nothing. I thought about it for a second, but I stopped myself because it's useless if you don't want OC backseating. Yeah, I'm very, especially when it comes to her in her family, like I'm very, very particular because I have like an entire like thing planned out for them already, and I just need the particulars. I just need the details, and I need to form the details, and I have put myself in a precarious situation. So I'll give ideas and then claim 20% ownership. Absolutely not. You can't handle not having 100% of Rydia. She is my favorite for a reason. If I cannot have 100% of her, nobody gets to have her. Okay, trying to figure out some of the Woo! Oh. But no, I'm trying to figure out the major events around each age. Like what happens, yada yada. And I'm trying to make a comparison. Not comparison, but like I'm trying to look over what I have already and be like, what am I keeping? What am I getting rid of? What am I really delving into? It's ooh. Wait, what? That was 17? I'm relearning things. I don't know if I want to keep that aspect. Because that seems so fucking wild. Or not guess, bleh. How would you react if you realize someone made legally distinct Rydia? What do you mean legally distinct Rydia? What do you? I need clarification on that for a second. Mm. Basically, everything is the same, but it's changed just enough so it can be claimed as different. I would be angry. So angry. Cause like I have followed like OC artists for a very long time, right? People who really like put a lot of time and like effort into their OCs. And I've watched as their OCs have been stolen, and like it's either that or like some of the overlap is like some of these OC artists are in D&D communities, and one of the biggest things that I remember is that one time, or it wasn't even one time, but like this one time I specifically remember, because I remember it happening after, but like people don't talk about it as much. Somebody actually went to an artist with their OC and went, I love your OC so much, and I'm playing them in a campaign. So can you give me tips and tricks on how to play your character? And the artist was like, what the actual fuck? I've seen it, and I've had enough time to form my own thought on how I would feel if people were to just take my OCs. It would make me very angry. Ooh. The water's coming back to haunt me. No. Hmm. But I know that's gonna be her last year, but I feel like that's like I think. Mm, news comes forth of her grandmother falling ill. I have some ideas on how this like goes. Hmm. I will probably continue working on this slowly, but I am going to be ending for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and hello. So I want to thank you all, my beautiful crows, for joining me today. It was a lot of fun to just sit here, work on things again, and just try and figure things out as I go. It's a lot to really just think about, so before I head off for tonight, I want to encourage you to join the Discord if you have not already. No, you can't. No, I can't. Am I not allowed to go? my overlay is still scuffed. Have a good night, Alarcy. Thank you. But darn, can't believe that didn't work. But no, if you haven't yet, please feel free to join the Discord. It's the best place to keep up on updates, like when I am doing story times, when I am actually, like, when those story times are starting, when events happen, yada yada yada. If something comes up, that's first place that usually gets informed, if not the only place that gets informed. So just the best way to keep up with me. But if that is not your forte, then feel free to follow me on my other socials. This includes Blue Sky, where I mainly do my updates. It's taking a hot sec. There we go. This includes Blue Sky, that I do most of my updates on. Tumblr, which is kind of just like a gallery of things for now until I do more world building that I'm willing to talk about. And my card for all my other places that you may find me, but I may not be really active or active at all in those places. Additionally, if you would like to commission me at all, feel free to do so over on vgen. One of the big things is that you probably saw a lot of like the tile backgrounds that have been on my character pages. I did those myself, and I really like working on those. So if you like those, want one for yourself, want one for your OC, then I can do that for you. I believe that is all for now, though. So, my beautiful crows, once again, thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your night, and may the stars shine brightly in your favor. I'll see you all when the next story starts. That will be tomorrow. We will be playing Final Fantasy XIV again. I am going to try and finish out Endwalker completely by tomorrow. Can we ban the Alarzia person? She's spamming chat. Absolutely not. No banning me. No banning me from my own chat. But no, I will see you all when the next story starts again tomorrow. So have a good rest of your night, my crows. Good night.